The topic of the new notes that were unveiled last weekend by the governor of the central bank. I think there's been a lot of messages, confusion coming around. I want to give you the official position of the ODM on this matter. First, I want to start. There are two issues that I'm going to address. Number one is we support fully the unveiling of the new notes from the 50 shillings note to 1,000 shillings note. We support fully the unveiling of the new notes by the central bank on behalf of the people of this country, and the thinking behind withdrawing or removing from circulation the current 1,000 shillings note that has been abused, and there is a lot of illicit money in the economy. We want to say that we associate as a party with that initiative because the economy of this country has been distorted by parallel, or what I would call black market economy, that is operating in this country and has been operating for a very long time. That it has come at the right time to clean and mop up the excess money that we have in circulation, which is not in the mainstream financial system. And the date of 1st October is what the party has a problem with. We want to urge, or rather make a statement, that as a party we have consulted, and have consulted at the higher levels of the party, and we have agreed to ask the governor of the central bank to reconsider the date of 1st October, to reduce it to 1st of August, and we expect a gazette notice to be issued to that effect, so that we don't give room for people who have been operating and handling illegal and illicit money in this country from having time to clean and sanitize the same. So that is insofar as our support for the new not the new currency, but the new notes is concerned. There has been the debate on this hot topic of whether the portrait, or you can call it statue of the first president of the republic that is appearing in the note is legal or not legal. First, I want to mention clearly, and this has been discussed within the party ranks, that even the current notes bear the portraits of the former president, former first president of the republic, and even the second president of the republic. And we have used them from 2010 to date, even after the constitution was passed, even though if you look at those notes, they are all dated before the promulgation of the constitution, the notes that we have been using. Therefore, what we are saying is, as a party, we have noticed that the portrait of the president, you can call it the first president of the republic, and with a lot of respect and due respect to the father of this nation, that you can call it a statue or whatever, but it is still a portrait. I think the people of Kenya had a reason why they passed Article 231 of the Constitution. So the truth is that it was not proper to have the portrait of the first president on our notes. But that is something that we have to balance with, and this is what the position of the party, that we balance that with, one, public interest, two, economic considerations, because these notes have been printed. It is not correct to say that the party has called for a recall of those notes. The party is saying the notes that have been printed can still be used, just like we were using the other notes which had the portraits of the first president and the second president, which we have used until, and we are going to use until 1st of October if the date is not changed, including the 1,000 shillings. But what we are saying is, when new notes will be printed again, then the central bank needs to ensure that the constitution is fully complied with. We don't want to leave ambiguity. We don't want to allow room for people to debate whether we have violated the constitution or not. It is very simple. Just print notes without any image, as the constitution dictates, Article 231 of the Constitution. We cannot just keep quiet when issues of constitutionality are mentioned. But I want to be categorically clear that the party is not calling for a call of the notes that have already been issued. Those notes should continue being in circulation, but we are asking central bank to now start thinking of how to phase them out, because notes have a lifespan. They will expire anyway. So when those notes expire and when they are returned to the central bank, let the new notes that will be printed and issued now fully comply to the constitution. And I want to just say that that is the position of the party, and I want to ask the members of ODM that there should be no contradictions, there should be no exchanges about this, because I don't think it adds value to the party. Let us now concentrate on other more meaningful, more important assignments. We have a lot of issues ahead of us, issues of referendum. We have issues of corruption to fight and talk about. We have issues of education. You can see teachers have issues with TSE and even the Ministry of Education. We have a lot in our plate. We have a lot of issues with debts in this country. The budget process has just kicked in. So let us now focus and refocus our minds to the most important issues that affect the country. I want to conclude by saying that the party has talked about two things. We support the new currencies, and we want the old currency, especially the 1,000 note, to be rendered, to cease being legal tender by 1st of August, not 1st of October. And two, we are saying when new notes will be produced again after this set that has been produced, let us fully comply. Because there was a reason why Kenyans said they don't want a face of anybody or a portrait of anyone in that, on that note. Thank you very much. Any question? Yes, and it is in English.